Thanks for the follow. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Those who don't know me, I am Rabbit of Moon, ID streamer, and we'll be playing some more of visual novel A Pinch of Magic. Start right off from where we left off. The next morning. Hello, Coffee Curiosities. I get to work right away, nervous but excited for the humongous task thrust on my plate. It's really the first day, huh? I hope I made the right decision with Mikhail. Now that we're working together, I'm sure he won't be as annoying. Knock, knock. Huh? I guess not everyone knows about the renovations yet. I'll let them know. I quickly wave my hands to stop the cleaning smell, smiling when the broom and dustpan politely lay themselves down. After wiping off my hands, I make my way to the door and creak it open. Excuse me, we're Ah! What do you think you're doing? Honestly, even now, still not quite fond of the idea of working with Mikhail, but that's what we're doing. Why did you bring a scooter inside the shop? Huh? It's too small for a parking space, right? It's too big to be in the shop. Did you just roll your eyes? I think the very first part of the renovation should be your terrible customer service. Or maybe I did make a mistake. If you're going to be here so early, then make yourself useful. So how about we get started already before I throw you out? And there's a wild Pokemon in chat. It's a Dugtrio. For those who haven't tried the Pokemon community games, basically play type exclamation Pokestart in chat to get your starter Pokemon and a few Pokeballs and a little bit of money, and then exclamation Pokecatch to attempt to catch the Pokemon chat when it pops up. So, yeah, I've heard that one before. I'm sure. Mikhail steps further into the shop, peering around uninterestedly before pulling out his phone. There he goes with the phone again. You think chastise his phone use or ask what he's doing? That's always. Immediate response, at least for me, would be chastise the phone use. Just bring people up to speed. Usually, when Mikhail brings out his phone, well, it was not with good intentions. So, but I think we'll play nice this time. So we've already decided to, as is. So ask what he's doing. I guess I shouldn't assume he's doing something nefarious. Fine, I'll extend an olive branch. So, what are you up to with that? I'm just taking some before photos for marketing or for reference in case you break something. Don't you mean we? Mikhail huffs and puts his phone on the counter, turning it off. Shocking. God, you remind me of my ex. Ouch. Wanna it again. Not even the actual character, and I'm offended. I think pretty much any person would be if told something like that. I don't know, maybe on par with you remind me of my mother sort of thing. Not quite there. What in the world are you going on about now? Mikhail laughs and sits in one of the dining chairs, propping his feet up on the table. Don't make it weird. I'm just saying you're really focused on how I use my phone. Again, usually not good intention, so yeah, not surprised. I'm making it weird. I think anybody would be if you're using it constantly. We're coworkers now, remember? Uh-huh. Well, first things first. These shoddy chairs and tables need a glow up. They creak. That's not a plan. And your disgusting shoes are on them. Of course they'd creak. Although part of me thinks this isn't his first time putting his feet where they shouldn't be. Yeah, I could see that possibility too. I could definitely see that being likely. He's snooty enough for it, that's for sure. I'm insulted you think my shoes are disgusting. I get a new pair, like every week. I mean, I'm not one for shoes to that extent, like a whole shoe collection. But even I wish I had the funds to actually be able to get a new pair every week like that. Because, let's face it, he's more than likely talking designer brands anyway. I stomp over, but he removes his feet before I do it for him. Anyway, it's time to get to work. I sigh. Yes, it is. I look around on the shop, unsure where to even start, as Mikhail so rudely pointed out. There really are a lot of things to fix. And I certainly can't keep the cafe closed too long when it's in so much debt. Hey. Mikhail stares past me at the menu I left on the counter. Can I see that? Huh? Oh, sure. I'm not sure why Mikhail looks so serious for once, but I humor him. Here. He takes the menu and hums as he looks it over. Yeah, that's what I thought. What? This is where we start and end. The menu? He smirks, and I do not like it. You probably have no idea where to start, right? Oh, well, answer this. What's the most important part of running a cafe? Making the customer feel welcome or creating the perfect drink? I don't know. But granted, this is mainly because I don't know how to run that sort of business to begin with. So, but considering the menu, maybe a drink? I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Which should we go with? Or which would you go with if you were in this situation? Well, guess if there's no answers. Going once. Going twice. Alright. I guess it's, let's see. Oh. Let's go with making the customer feel welcome. Well, I certainly wouldn't want to go somewhere with bad customer service. Making the customer feel welcome. I always make sure to greet every person who walks through those doors. Mikhail makes an exaggerated gagging motion. Huh? I mean, I guess that's cool or whatever, but it's completely off. Oh, come on. Seriously? And what do you suppose is his so called correct answer? Mikhail flips the menu to face me and starts pointing. The answer, is Mikhail. Money! That wasn't an option at all. It's kind of not fair. That's right, the center of everything in the business world. Cold, hard cash. If only it wasn't that, things would be so much easier to manage. You know, typical stuff. Rent, food, gas. But anyway, I digress. You're a tyrant. No integrity, no dignity. Yep. Seems about right. Of course I have dignity. I have everything else. It's not how that works. It's definitely not how that works. He's impossible. Now, hear me out. Contrary to failing business owner belief, money is the most important part of everything you will do here. You can't have good customer service if you can't afford your employees. You can't make quality drinks if you can't afford to stock them. And you certainly can't keep a good menu if everything else falls apart. You're actually making sense. Well, you certainly could look a bit more happy about that. It's confusing. Trying. Sorry, can't do it. You'll get there. Anyway, the menu. If we fix up the menu to reflect what you actually want out of your cafe, we can determine your budget from there. Don't worry too much about the collateral, since I'll be doing you a huge favor with my own investments. I have no idea what he's saying. Blah, blah. I'm basically a AAA investment grade fund. I'm just as confused. I have no idea either. Anyone else have any idea? But he seems excited about it. It's kind of nice. This place is a tax haven anyway. Blah, blah. Far more excited about this cafe than his blog anyway. So this is good, right? Psst. That is one I cannot always replicate, fortunately. Not sure why he laughed. He gives me the menu back before waving me off. I'm going to check her out around the cafe and see what's salvageable. You fix that thing you call a menu. Sure, I can do that while you work on that thing you call a personality. If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what my friend always said. You having friends? Well, colleague, you know how construction workers are. And now I'm concerned for completely different reasons. Same here, honestly. Huh? Anyway, chop chop. You have lots of work to do. Ugh. I'm sure the word he's looking for is we. I let Mikhail wander and get to work on the menu, sitting behind the front counter and occasionally cleaning up. I wish Baba was here. It's kind of hard thinking of this place without her. The memories themselves are a type of magic, enveloping me in warmth and scents that aren't here. I hope she's doing all right. My stomach growls before I realize I've been going through ingredients and researching drinks for hours. I'm surprised Mikhail didn't complain. Where is he anyway? I look around and see no trace of him or his weird judgmental nitpicking. And when I check next to me on the counter, I see his phone is still where he left it. Wow, impressive. Maybe I'll do a quick tracing spell? The door bursts open before those dangerous thoughts get any further. Hello? Gah! What's with you indoors? Mikhail yawns and leans back over the counter, dropping a brown bag. Grand people need grand entrances. That works, in my opinion, for people that are actually likable. So far, he's not quite hitting that. At least me, anyway. Ugh, and where have you been? Why, miss me? I didn't even bring my scooter inside this time. That's not much of an improvement to gloat about. That's not an accomplishment. Be sarcastic or ignore him. Why not? Have a little fun with this. Be sarcastic it is. Yes, Mikhail, bane of my existence. I missed you. Oh. I mean, I can see why you would. Huh? Careful now. If you fall in love with me so soon, I might get bored. I was being sarcastic. Well, so was I, obviously. Yeah, obviously. More importantly, where have you been? Eating. What? You ate without me? Duh. What did you want me to feed you? His eyes travel over my lips and back up, and I do not like what it does to my heart rate. Maybe if you ask nicely. He says it so sweetly that I almost miss that he's teasing me. That's not what I meant. You left without telling me, and you didn't invite me. Mikhail just looks at me confused as ever before shrugging. It's not like you asked. It's just something polite people do. I mean, he's not exactly polite, so why is this even surprising? He frowns at that before muttering something and pushing the brown bag towards me. Fine, then have this. Huh? What's this? I gingerly unfurled the top of the bag and unleashed the familiar sweet smell of baked bread and hot meats. Wow, did you get this from Miss Harbor? Miss what? Miss Harbor, the sandwich lady. She has a cart by the beach sometimes, but they usually sell out quickly. Huh? I guess. There's a long line, but I just paid someone to move to the front. Oh. I guess you could do that. Did your followers like it? The presentation is nice too. Oh, I forgot to take a picture. Ah, right. His phone. Well, anyway, I'm surprised you were interested in some place not fancy. Mikhail rolls his eyes and goes to sit down in a chair. I'm just scouting the other local businesses. Something all businesses should do. I guess, but they're my neighbors, not really my competition. Neighbors? Yes, like people who support this place? You know, friendly? Sounds ridiculous. Just eat that other sandwich before it gets cold. Well, thank you. Mikhail smiles smugly at that, but I elect to let it go on account of the free food. If you really want to thank me, get me my usual. You have a usual now? What, you can't? You know, the latte? Normally I assume he's mocking me, but he looks genuinely upset. Ha! What? Why are you laughing? Maybe it's petty, but I smile smugly in return. Before I know it, dark shadows are creeping like webs under tables and over the walls. Hannibal purrs contentedly in her sleep nearby. Cute. I stretch and yawn, looking over at Mikhail, who scribbles in the margins of my grandma's ledger and calculates things on his phone. Well, just because he hasn't been all that nice doesn't mean I can't. So, hey, let's get some rest. Hey, we should call it a day here. Mikhail! Oh, what time is it? Late. Aren't you tired? I guess. He can hardly keep his eyes open. You can finish in the morning. Oh, I'm done. I was just triple checking. Triple? In any case, you should go before it gets too dark. Are you staying nearby? Mm-hmm. Mikhail? I'm awake. Good work today. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yes. See ya. I close up shop fairly quickly without any customers and renovations. All I need to do is check the locks. I decide to let Hannibal sleep in and resign myself to the lullabies of a gentle night in Linsdale. It's funny. That night I dream of the spice of Baba's perfumes and the sweetness of her magic when it hits your tongue in a hot latte. But no Baba. No way. You can't be serious. No way. You can't be serious. After yesterday's head start, I thought for sure Mikhail and I were starting to see eye to eye. But Mikhail refuses to touch a mop or broom, let alone a hammer or floor scraper. How are we supposed to remodel if you're not helping? I am helping. I'm telling you what to do. That's completely useless. Yeah, no, that's not any real help at all. It is not. For example, throw out those curtains. I gasp and shut. We are not throwing out Baba's curtains. Oh, please, it's better off in an incinerator. Ow! Hannibal! Get that thing away from me. Her name is Hannibal, and she doesn't like the way you're raising your voice. But... Ow! Come here, Hannibal. Come here, darling. Good kitty. Speaking of kitties, mine is oddly still absent. I wasn't even loud. It's not just the volume, it's how you speak to people. What do you mean? How does he not know? Has no one ever told him how he comes off? Let's see. Be upfront or sugarcoat it? Honestly, I don't think sugarcoating is gonna actually get through to this guy. Not as rough as he seems to take stuff. Also, to any lurkers in chat, welcome in. Your support is greatly appreciated. Don't feel you have to say hi, chat. But again, just you being here is very much appreciated. So, let's see. So, I guess we'll be up front. You're too blunt with people. You don't consider their feelings. Am I supposed to? Ugh. Obviously. Otherwise, you'd be a jerk. Which you are. I don't really get it. Wouldn't it be dishonest if I'm not blunt? There's no rule saying you have to choose. Just don't be mean to people. Try to think of your words from their point of view. Not sure if I got through to him, but at least he's thinking about it. I'm ready to give up on him before Mikhail gives an exaggerated sigh and scratches his head. So, how do I come off to you then? Arrogant? I'm just confident. Bossy? I have goals. Argumentative. Well, it's not like I'm going to let people be wrong. I do love how it has the characters move forward like that, though. They're going back and forth for this. And annoying. What? I'm not annoying. You're just obsessed with me. Now I've got that song by Mariah Carey in my head now. But why you're so obsessed with me? It's just weird because the song obviously is, woman talking to a man, not this situation, but And here we go, circling back to arrogance. I sigh. My shoulders droop as the reality of the situation creeps up on me. And unhelpful. We're never going to get anything done if you don't want to get your hands dirty. I didn't sign up for that. Actually, I think I can use this. But, if you're that weak, just say so. I get it. Ooh, sneaky. Mikhail seems to go through the 7 stages of grief for my single statement. Ew. I'll have you know I used to be a star athlete in business school. I'm trying to see how those work together, but my brain's not computing it. Like, I know business schools probably still have sports teams and all, but right now it's just not mathing. Makes sense. I try to look as unimpressed as possible, nodding sympathetically. Right, of course. You don't believe me? I shrug and look away. I suppose every school has some sort of star. Okay, fine, I'll help. Really? Are you sure? Yes, whatever. Let's get this over with. But I'm not touching any bugs. I find it funny, for some reason, that arrogant character, or at least arrogant males, seem to not like bugs, like, or at least just off of like fan-ish related things that I've come across. It's kind of funny. Or cobwebs. Or dust, actually. Ew. Precious pretty boy. If I didn't know it would backfire on me, I would do a victory dance right in front of his face. Deal. Although, the work for remodeling the cafe is as grueling as our arguments. You're going to have to give up on restocking whatever this cow chai thing is. What? No way. That's central to one of our specialties. A specialty that usually puts you in the negative because too much of it gets thrown out. The shelf life is horrid. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's what you said about the last drink. Be honest with me. That's all I ever care about. Uh-huh. What's he being so dramatic for? Do you even like your cold drinks? What? Of course I do. Which ones? The lemonade? Okay, fine. I like the cold drinks, but I prefer mine hot. So? At least pretend to like them when you're ordering ingredients. Half of them are subpar. They may as well not be on the menu. Learn to compromise for the customer. Gah! And although it's for the good of the cafe, I struggle to remove old flooring and curtains. It's like I'm tearing down the memories themselves, casting them aside for a future I'm increasingly uncertain of. The more hours we spend tearing it up, the less familiar and comforting it is. I can feel Baba's magic leaking out, replaced with a cold emptiness. Hey. Mikhail sets down his mop and leans against the wall, one hand rubbing over her knee. Is he hurt? So, let's, go to eat. I blink at him, unsure what he means. It's almost as if... Are you inviting me to go eat? Scullipede in chat. For those that don't know, exclamation Pokey start to get Pokeballs and get your trainer Pokemon, and exclamation Pokey catch to catch the Pokemon. You said it was the polite thing to do. I'm like super polite. Besides, you know this place better than I do. I'm sure you have suggestions about what to eat. I can't help but smile at him. I didn't know he would take my advice so seriously. He's pretty earnest when he wants to be. How about I take you somewhere tomorrow? Your knee hurts, right? I'll get us food this time and bring it back. His hand quickly retreats from where it's been massaging his knee. I'm fine. I was just stretching. Huh? It's okay if it hurts. Really? You want me to take a look at it? No, I don't. Just drop it. Touchy subject? Okay. Let's go to the beach again. There's a burrito cart if Miss Harbor isn't there. Sure. I decide to let Mikhail's strange behavior go. It's none of my business. I order for the both of us from Mr. Henley's burrito stand, enjoying the fresh smell of avocado. No, side note, I would never actually be okay with avocado. It doesn't agree with me, so to speak. Like, the way that, like, some people get the taste like soap flavor from a certain spice, can't remember which one it is, that's the effect too much of it has for me. Like, I have to have the itty bitty little tiny amounts that can be hidden easily by flavors of anything else in order to actually stand avocado. He smiles as he hands me one bag with both burritos securely wrapped, giving me a friendly nod. It's nice being recognized by the residents of Linsdale. It sure makes me feel more at home, even without Baba around. But before I can open my wallet, Mikhail moves in front of me. Here. Oh my! I can't possibly take this much money. Whoa! This is just like when he ordered all those drinks at Coffee Curiosities. It's all I have. Just take it. But sir, if you feel guilty, then donate it somewhere or give out some free burritos. If you insist. Thank you. I'll see you around, Rabbit. It's good to have you back. I'm looking forward to the reopening. Yes, thank you. Mikhail starts off from the stand as if he didn't just drop off an obscene amount of money, and I hurry off after him. Sometimes I forget how rich this guy is, but then he drops it in my face like a brick. Or maybe a sports car. Mikhail's the first to sit, wincing as he goes down. Smells weird. Don't tell me you've never had a burrito. Mikhail smirks, leaning over dangerously close to my face before plucking the bag of food from my hand. Hey! Don't be silly. And you say I'm judgmental. Yeah, you're right. Huh? That was nice of you, with the extra tip thing. Oh, no. No. And here I thought he'd jump at the opportunity to be called nice. Mikhail doesn't elaborate, taking out his burrito before handing me back the bag. He inspects it curiously, turning it over and taking out his phone and snapping a couple pictures of the packaging. There's the bad phone again. He opens it next, taking more photos of the burrito's insides, then puts his phone away. Is that for your blog? Maybe, but it's mostly for you. Me? Well, the shop, I mean. Even if you don't think of your neighbors as competition, you still have a customer base to please. I suppose. The blog can wait, anyway. I have a queue of finished articles to pull from. Those poor businesses. But you know, I think I get what you mean now, about the neighbors thing. Oh? It's kind of nice to see businesses want to support each other. I mean, plenty do for mutually beneficial relationships, but it's different here. Like, it goes beyond that, I guess. Beyond the profit. Like they care as fellow people. Yes, exactly. That's another reason I love Linsdale so much. It's okay. Just okay? Yes, only okay. I've been to better. Of course you have, rich boy. You know, money is nice, but it's not everything. Rich people aren't allowed to say that. I'm just saying that all the money in the world can't fix everything. When did this guy start to grow a conscience? Honestly. But it can fix a lot. So when you have a lot and you give some away, it doesn't mean anything. It has better uses outside your wallet. Otherwise, what's the point? So someone like me giving money away, it doesn't deserve praise. That's a level of self-awareness I never expected from Mikhail. I definitely wouldn't have expected that either. I've only, some of the actual rich people could actually, come to that same self-awareness that things might actually get better. I just wish I knew why he looked so sad about it. Even so, it was your choice, and I liked it. He starts eating his burrito without further comment, staring up at the sky. But it's so peaceful that I find myself staring up too. We fall into a rhythm back at the shop, tackling everything with renewed vigor as the days and nights pass. Mikhail rolls up his sleeves as he sweats around the cafe, and maybe he actually was an athlete, because those muscles aren't from nowhere. Not that I've been looking or anything. But I do wish that I could just use my magic to help speed things up. Mikhail stops often to nurse his knee, although he thinks he's hiding it well by pretending to check his phone. Hey, careful! Huh? Ah! Mikhail rushes to my side to pluck a nail gun away from on top of the pile of floorboards I was carrying. Oops, I didn't even notice. Jeez. Ah, thanks for that. Mikhail helps me put down my load and wipes sweat from his forehead, fanning himself for a moment. I think you should take a break. Huh? I can keep going. I just made a mistake is all. It's not only physical fatigue, it's mental. Just take a break. I can finish the floorboards. No way. You're the one who needs a break with your, My what? Is he really going to pretend he's not being hypocritical? Your knee injury. It's not. It's not a big deal. I may not look it, but I'm a strong guy. I know when to stop. Besides, Mikhail's phone hums to life, and he sighs, mumbling something before picking up the phone call and turning away. Hello, Father. Yes, I know. A few more weeks. I know. Yes, sir. I understand. I won't let you down. His phone beeps as he hangs up. Well, just keep it easy with this. He looks a bit stressed about that phone call. Is everything all right? Mikhail? Oh, yeah, of course. You sure do care about other people. Am I not supposed to? I didn't say it was a terrible thing. There it goes. Mikhail steps closer, inspecting my increasingly confused face. Can I help you? Doubtful. You sure belong in the service industry. What is that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Your face, your mannerisms, you wouldn't survive in business. Ouch. You belong here. Thanks. Mikhail hums before tilting my chin up towards him. Even through the sweat, he smells like pumpkin spice and those caramel lattes he loves so much. And the magic I often add. Weird. Personal space. Oh, sorry. Midway through removing the last of the old flooring, Mikhail suggests repainting the place too. The work is grueling and he complains about everything, but it's not terrible. I groan as I practically collapse on the bed immediately after coming home. I'm so tired. I don't know if I can keep this up. We're the only employees, so the work is slow. I don't know why Mikhail doesn't just hire people. But I guess I wouldn't really like that either. I wonder what Mikhail thinks of magic. I wish I didn't have to hide it. I dream of a murder of friendly crows at night, and tiny golden pebbles they keep putting in my palm. That cat of yours stepped in something. I put down the paint roller and look over to see Mikhail cowering away from Hannibal, who swishes her tail at his feet. The trail of brownish paw prints behind her is also easy to spot. Gah, Hannibal, what are you doing over there? Meow. Well, if he doesn't notice any magic being used, then it should be fine. I make a quick enchantment on the paint roller. It's now as light as air, no matter how much paint I put on it. It's the little things. Come here, Hannibal. Let's see your paws. She ignores my request for a moment, still staring up at Mikhail before whipping her head toward me. Mikhail flinches, and I try my best not to laugh. I inspect Hannibal's paws and smell the faint scent of sage. Bad girl, you know you shouldn't be in the supply closet. I don't even want to check the damage. Hey, Mikhail? No way. But I didn't say anything yet. I'm not checking the supply closet. You go check. Fine. Here, you keep painting then. It's a mistake. I forgot I enchanted the roller. What was supposed to be a kind handoff turns into a wet object furled into Mikhail's face. Eek! That was an accident. Accident! Let me just... Kind of wish they'd put paint up here on it. It would have made it look a little more better. Gah! What was the point in throwing it back? Sorry, accident. You! I admit that it's a horrible decision, but it doesn't stop me from grabbing the paint bucket. Ha! Your aim is atrocious. Get back here. Not in our contract. Ah! Mikhail! Unfortunately for you, my aim is good. I'll be taking this out of our budget. We don't get much done that night and lose a lot of paint. But it feels worth it. I yawn deeply as I enter the cafe. Hello, Coffee Curiosities. It's looking more and more like a real restaurant. I peek at the door to check that Mikhail isn't here yet before casting a small spell. The mop works itself at the floor and I hum as I start making Mikhail's favorite latte. The usual, huh? And with a sprinkle of magic, it's finished just how he likes. I throw a dollop of whipped cream on mine and mouth at it before the door chimes. I cut the cleaning spell off with a whip of my finger and the mop leans against the table. Ugh. He massages his neck as he approaches the counter, looking over the mug waiting for him before taking it and sipping while he speaks. Thanks. What's up with you? Not sleep well? No. These ugly Linsdale hotel beds are so weird. Is that really all? The pillows are smaller than you're used to? I don't like sleeping places I don't feel safe. I feel like I'll be axed or poisoned, and the room is so dark at night. Oh, well, how about asking the staff for a nightlight or something? As soon as I say it, I realize how ridiculous it sounds. A nightlight? Really? Sure. Wait, huh? I'll ask. I'm a guest. They have to accommodate me. Maybe I'll ask for better pillows or a new room, too. I'd certainly be way too embarrassed to ever do something like that. Yeah, for the nightlight, I'd be embarrassed too. The pillow, not so much. I definitely would ask at least for a better pillow. I kind of like that you go for what you want. It's honest. That's just how I was raised. But still, there's something brave about it. I'm not brave at all. If I was brave, I wouldn't do half the things I do. That doesn't make any sense. Like what? He looks at me for a moment before smirking and leaning his arms over the counter. And what's got you so curious, Falling for me? Yeah, straight over a cliff. I've been skydiving, mountain climbing, and rock climbing. And yet you still can't manage to take a hike. He pouts and grabs his mug, dusting it off from the newly installed counter. If only your wit was for cafe management and not for comebacks. Ouch. Ow. Like, ow? That hurt me. Also, is there a hidden section in here? I almost spit out the coffee that's not even in my mouth. I feel like there was something skipped here. I yawn as I enter Coffee Curiosities, ready to call out to Hannibal until I see Mikhail has already started. Except he's behind the counter? And he's not alone. Rabbit! Her smiling face as she sits on the counter is as much of a distraction as Mikhail in an apron, mixing something that makes the warm scent of cinnamon float around the shop. But oh, is it welcome. Kiana, it's nice to see you. What are you doing here so early? I wanted to check up on you. But it seems you two are doing just fine. I didn't know Mikhail was learning drinks too. Me neither. I'm right here. And no, not really. I just figured if we had a guest, I should give them something. That's what you said was important before, right? You remembered. Yes. Kiana takes a sip of her drink. It's missing something. I'm not surprised. You tried to write on a napkin the names of the ingredients I'm supposed to use, and it was the worst handwriting I've ever seen. Those were drawings. Be nice. Be nice. Right. Nice. As Mikhail goes through his internal crisis, Kiana shoots me a secret smile and I get the message loud and clear. Let's switch, Mikhail. Can you check the door? Sure. He heads off to the door while I stealthily add a pinch of magic to Kiana's cup. Thank you. It's not awful, though, for a total newbie. He must have been watching you. There's nothing wrong with the door. And what are you two whispering about? Girl talk. That's what it is, girl talk. I get to work making coffees for Mikhail and I as the unexpected conversation continues on. Whispers, your customs are not welcome. Huh? She means accusations. Yes, accusations. Whatever, scoot over. Mikhail hops up on the counter next to Kiana and starts thumbing through his phone. Whee! Hi, Lee. You will never let me forget that, will you? That's we're gonna end up turning that into some sort of code language now, aren't we? Just with just that one sound. Weaver. Weaver. Yeah, you're clearly never gonna let that go. Welcome in, though. I need that laugh. Thank you. Whatever happened to that car of yours? Did you get it fixed? No. He's been using a scooter. A scooter? That sounds fun. Only if you go really fast. I'm scared to ask. Relax. I never do anything illegal. If I want to go fast, I just buy out the street or change the speeding laws. What? See. That sounds... Don't bother. Mikhail lives in a different world than us. I hand Mikhail his mug while I finish up mine with a healthy dollop of whipped cream, taking a long sip after. Honestly, I kind of want Starbucks now. Just right. I'd say I'm pretty well adjusted. He reaches over and swipes a finger over my parted lips. What? Mikhail brings the whipped cream finger to his mouth and sucks it off. I'm starting to wonder if I should keep playing this game just off of that alone. Things is getting spicy. Yeah. Can you add some whipped cream to mine, too? I'm feeling a bit dry. I'll stop by again later. Before I can stop or explain myself, Kiana is rushing out of the cafe, clumsily knocking into wood on the way out. Yeah, awkward. What's her problem? I think she got the wrong idea. The wrong idea of what? He's helpless. The way you are touching me. Huh? The cream thing? You count that as touching? Yes, I do. Mikhail laughs and slides himself all the way around the counter until his legs are dangling toward me. He holds out his cup and I reluctantly top it off with whipped cream. If you get flustered over something like that, you'd probably explode if I actually touched you. Oh, please. Somehow you don't strike me as the affectionate type. I think you don't know much about me at all. First impressions go a long way. Six. How do you think, Lee? Accept the challenge or get snarky? What do you think, chat? Challenge. Challenge. Totally. You make that a sound effect, I would absolutely adore you, Lee. I know this must be some sort of bait, but it's not like I don't want to understand him better. Let me get my recording. Oh, awesome. It's not like I don't want to understand him better. Okay then. Tell me more. What, really? You're the one who offered. No. No. Tell me more about the shop or that Baba person. Really? He shrugs and takes a sip of his coffee. Maybe it'll help me envision the final product later. Or better. Well, my Baba is an eccentric person. This is hard to explain without mentioning she's a witch. A totally selfish witch who ditched the shop for witchy activities. Oh no. What's wrong? What happened? This man. Yep. Yes, I know. That's this man. Yep. That's pretty much on the nose with one mind, one brain cell. Totally selfish witch who ditched the shop for witchy activities. Anything else? A hazard? Although I did spend all my summers under her care, most of my favorite memories are with her. What's there to do in a small town? Everything. Maybe I'll show you sometime. Yeah, maybe. I'd allow it. Now I've got that one ref from Celebrity Deathmatch. You know, him going, I'll allow it in my head now. And I don't know how I'm going to get that out of my head. The conversation trails off, but I don't really like how it ended. Maybe I really do want to know more. Not that I'm willing to admit that. So, whipped cream, huh? Pretty good. You never asked for any before. Yikes. That was awful. If Mikhail thinks it was awful, he doesn't seem to mind. He takes a sip of his coffee and looks me over. I used to like whipped cream on everything. I guess I kind of forgot over time it was an option. Oh, really? Do you have a sweet tooth? No, but... He hesitates and decides to take another sip of coffee instead of answering, cream smearing over his nose. On every... Yes, on everything. Which could be interpreted so many, multiple ways. We'll just let that just be open to interpretation. Finian in chat. No. Hesitates and decides to take another sip of coffee instead of answering, cream smearing over his nose. What game is this? Clockwork Ghosty, welcome in. This is a Pinch of Magic. It is a visual novel. So, not too many, not too much action in comparison, like far, far cry away from, like 14. But, so like, slow, like, basically best spectrum I would say is like the games like 14 that have all the action. Yep, kind of like Dream Daddy. Good. Yep, exactly like that. Exactly like that. You know, it's just, it was like more like buy panic option, in my opinion. In somewhat, somewhat, because, you know, girl option and the guy option. But otherwise, my dear ghosty friend, how are you? Like. Might have to try it. Yeah, you might have to. I'd have to. Fine trying to burn down the kitchen. Stop burning down the kitchen. Stop. I know you're not really burning down the kitchen, but still. Must you? Well, fine. I guess if you do burn down the kitchen, I guess technically I'll take the blame this time, since you're watching my stream. This time. You're cooking supper. I figured. I decide to pay back his favor and reach up, pointer finger stealing the cream. I'll let Mama Ghosty know it was you. I mean, I say I'll take the blame, but probably even the recording won't actually get her to believe that it was my fault. Because, you know, so I'm her northern baby. I decide to pay back his favor and reach up, pointer finger stealing the cream. Except, he grabs my hand, stopping me before I can pull away. Again, spicy! Spicy challenge. I just said I liked whipped cream, and you're trying to steal from me. You're the one who stole from me first. Ever heard of slander and libel? Of course, Mikhail takes the tip of my finger into his mouth, the heat of his tongue running up and stealing the cream right back. Yep. When I said this game was starting to seem a little spicy in the story, this was not what I meant. That fact. This man has just fridge full of whipped cream. Probably. He probably does have a fridge full of whipped cream. Honestly, let's be honest. He probably has a whole house full of whipped cream considering how rich he is. Oh, getting kinky, right? Spicy. It's the spicy. What? Yeah, I'd be just as confused. I gotta remember to put whipped cream on the shopping list. He pops my finger out and lets me go, tongue tasting his lips. I didn't realize it'd be this spicy. Told you. Told me what? That you'd explode. Oh. Sure, older pro, I don't need to know, but yes, do the thing. You're right, you don't technically need to know. You don't. No, I was just surprised. Oh, I want whipped cream and I want strawberries. My darling fiance got me in to actually enjoy a flavor of Dr. Pepper recently. That's strawberries and cream. That's all. Mind out the gutter ghost. Like, yeah, I know. Here's the key to probably why I enjoyed it. While it's a strawberries and cream flavored Dr. Pepper, you can't taste the Dr. Pepper. All you taste is the strawberries and cream. Oh, I was just surprised. Like, what? I think we also compared it to, like, the Pepsi Jazz, and there was one other soda that we compared it to. I'd have to ask him about it to see if he remembers. Yeah. Probably, like, a couple days. He's, I think, annoyed with his recent work location. You wear your emotions on your sleeve. Yes, my surprise on my sleeve. Who eats food off people? It's not like you're a stranger. Though a colleague did try to poison me once. For a dude that's apparently afraid of being poisoned, he sure took quite a risk just now. Huh? How can he say that so casually? Well, what, Ghosty? What did you do? What did you do? Nothing. Usually when you say well like that, it's not because you did nothing, and no, you are not most innocent of ghosties. Relax, I didn't drink it. Someone else did. Damn it. Not my fault you're predictable, Ghosty. It's not my fault. Oh my goodness, were they okay? Probably. Mikhail. What? I don't see the big deal. It's not like I was the one poisoned. Sympathy, sir. People would pay money to see your expressions. You would know, huh? I certainly would. And yet we get to see for free. Very funny. Mikhail produces his wallet and takes out a golden coin, spinning it in the air before catching it. I want the gold coin. Give me the gold coin. Give me. Tell you what, I'll pay you to smile the rest of the day. I can't tell if you're daring me or just being an asshole. Both. I love that you figured I was. I figured you'd say both, Ghosty. I figured. Bitch, but damn. Bitch, punch him. Yeah, huh? Really? Really? Oh, my two server friends coming together. Man. Right in the face. He pauses to consider it. Jerk. I thought about it from your perspective. Honestly. Man. Uh-huh. I guess you think I'm rubbing in my wealth. Yeah, duh. Brilliant guess. Okay, well, I'm being serious. Agree to smile the rest of the day and it's yours. You can't just buy something like that. Sure you can. Are you saying it's not worth it? Sure. Right? Dinner first. Dinner first. That's not what I meant. I just mean it's hard to control something like that. But you smile around that whoever person easily. I know I'm about to be annoyed. My character's about to be annoyed. Both for the same reason. Kiana. And well, she's not a major fop. Kakarot. Honestly, I think at this point I would have preferred Kakarot over the spoiled rich dude. I really would have. Like, granted, yeah, no. So, like, name alone, spoiled rich dude, man, annoying. Kiana, well, she's not a major fop. Mikhail pouts and spins the coin in the air again like a scolded child. As you should. I don't even know where to start with him. Then what makes you smile the most? Magic. But I can't tell him that. The trash can. The trash can. Wow. I did not see that coming at all. I should have, but I didn't. Be honest or lie? What do you guys think? Should we be honest or should we lie? Did you punch him? I wish. Like, fucker don't deserve the truth. No, he does not. You know what, Ghosty? I think we found a visual novel version of, what? Xenos? spoiled blonde that, you just want to punch in the face. The hammer. I need that in gift. What, the hammer? You see. Alright, light it. Now the punch. Let's see what we can do. I certainly can't tell him about magic, but I should say something. I really love studying recipes, mixing teas, and the like. I guess that works out for a cafe owner. Huh, right. He doesn't look convinced, but seems to accept it anyway. Let me see for a sec. There we go. Not a complete lie. In any case, let's get to work. Ooh. All the flames, huh? All the flames, huh? Got it. I'll have to readjust this. Sure. In any case, let's get to work. Right. Yes, cook them. Into the dumpster. Rich boys make for a good light snack. He drains the rest of his drink and hops off the counter, immediately groaning. Whoa, are you okay? He holds a shaky hand over his knee for a moment before straightening up. Yes, I'm fine. Let's start. Her lightly salted is good with the... Well, I mean, you would know, meaning the cooking and all. Wild Statler appears. Money, money, money. There's no way he's okay. This has gone on long enough. Mikhail. What? Be honest with me. You have a knee injury. You don't have to hide it. I'm only saying this because I want to help you. Please. I don't want to see you in pain. I don't want you to be in pain. It's just an old sports injury. I don't like talking about it because it's embarrassing. I can't have anyone pitying me or thinking less of me. I can't be weak. But no one worth anything would do that. Well, it turns out my father is pretty worthless. Oh, I didn't mean to... It's okay. I know. I know you're not that kind of person. This feels weird. Mikhail opens up to me in the strangest of ways. He's like a wild rose with thorns growing in unexpected places. Creep alert. Nah, we, the collective mind of Twitch chat, want to see you in pain. We want you to be in pain. Oh. Amen. Oh. Like a wild rose with thorns growing in unexpected places. Hannibal. She appears from nowhere, slipping from the magic room to trot over and jump on the counter, and then onto my shoulder, curling around my neck. Can you keep Mikhail company while I mix something to help his pain? She doesn't look amused, but neither does Mikhail. I think I'll be fine. It's okay. She doesn't hate you. Anymore. Like cyanide. Hannibal purrs and slips off my shoulder and onto Mikhail, who tenses up. Just be nice to her. You'll be okay. I leave them behind the counter and wait for Hannibal to fully distract him, tail smacking against his face before slipping away to the magic room. I want that magic room. Like, I want a room like that that's just secret and I can have all my stuff. I haven't been able to come here often with Mikhail around, but standing amongst the smell of mugwort, sugars, and birchwood is a welcome change from the dust and paint. Oh, Baba. I happily hum as I gather ingredients for Baba's homemade rejuvenation recipe. Check the wardrobe, prop Narnia there. I pluck Ravensfoot root from atop the shelf, crushing it gently in my palm while I rotate my free hand's wrist to cast a small dancing spell. The room comes alive. The jars full of various colors don't move, but the ingredients inside them do. Like now I'm just imagining that end of Beetlejuice. You know, when the music starts and you got all these objects just moving and stuff to the beat. Like the rocking chair and stuff. That's what this is making me think of now. The ones I need are eager to hop out and twirl themselves on the table. Enchanted salt, crystal honey, half a mermaid scale. I take a mug usually reserved for magic customers and drop the crushed raven's root inside. Come on, darlings. Let's all dance together. The ingredients can't sing, but I can still feel their cheer as they hop into the awaiting cup and mix themselves. I still think Baba used the dancing spell for kid entertainment, but it's important to me. With a swish of my hand, I add the final ingredient, another pinch of magic, a well wish for Mikhail's health. Why do I have a feeling my chat's about to riot? Just for that one little statement. Now, all I need is hot water. I peek outside the hidden door to see Mikhail has his back turned with Hannibal still around him. You forgot bad. Maybe I'll sneak up on him. Careful to avoid the hazards of the new floor, I tiptoe towards Mikhail with the mug in hand. Bad health, and hit him in the back of the head. That definitely would make it far from being like Dream Daddy, wouldn't it? My mom used to like cats, but I don't see the appeal. Not that I was allowed to have any after she passed. He's talking to Hannibal? You're taking this renovation rather well. Isn't it weird for your home to be changed? Oops, I don't want him to think I'm eavesdropping. I yawn loudly and stroll up to the counter, enchanted mug in hand. Mikhail eyes it suspiciously, but I thrust it into his hand before turning to the electric water boiler. What's in here exactly? Is it on the menu? Family secret. Sorry. Damn it, woman, you have lunch. It's supposed to be a love story. Not one of those. If I had the skills, I'd make one a darker visual novel just to please you. How much to know? Everything you've ever owned and will ever own. That's the way to do it. Better be worth it. Wait, what? Oh, shush. Now here, be still. You don't need to stir this. Just sit. He holds out the mug warily as I carefully pour the hot water inside the cup. Careful. Sure. Smells weird. Good, right? He blows at it, and I can't help but grin and stare, excited for him to have a taste of one of my favorite potions. So does he, probably. Mikhail takes a large sip from the cup. He continues taking sips, face scrunching, then relaxing, and then repeating. It seems like a repeat of the first time drink he had. It's kind of funny. It tastes different each time I take a sip. Are you sure I shouldn't be mixing it? Even if you do, that part won't change. And whatever's in here won't stop swirling. Like it's dancing. Is that why you said not to mix it? Yup. You'll interrupt their dance. That's ridiculous. The way he watches the dance in the cup reminds me of when I was a kid seeing it for the first time. Rude! I really can't do without magic after all, can I? Mikhail has good ideas and even better compromises. Soon enough, it's even fun again. Baba would love what we're doing with the place. Before I know it, 2 weeks have passed and the things that infuriate me about Mikhail become less and less. I'm not sure if I'm the one changing or if it's him. Oh damn, it's already dark out. I didn't even notice. I readjust the new curtains before peering over the shop. Everything is really coming together. I can hardly believe it. The new floors and wall repaint look beautiful. I hate to admit that Mikhail was right about them. Even the new menu still keeps a sense of coziness that I know everyone will love. It's perfect. We should probably go home now, huh? Part of me doesn't want to. This shop, my shop, is starting to feel like a second home again. We don't have to. What? We've been working nonstop. We don't have to go home yet, but we should at least sit and rest. And here I thought you'd say that's inefficient. I won't bill you for it. That's rude. So business guy Mikhail is offering up free labor. Tisk tisk. It won't be free. It costs 1 latte. Ha, sure thing. Although, since this isn't work, you could call me Misha. What the How? How you get Misha from Mikhail? I don't get it. I don't get it. Misha? Yep. Just as confused as I am. Cause it don't make sense. What I know of the name itself, it don't make sense. Because from what I know of the name, Mikhail is just like another version of Michael, I believe. Or at least that was what I've heard, anyway. Like a German version of it. I don't know. If you want, just you though, in private. Look at him blushing. It's weird. Okay, I get it. Misha. I quickly make his drink, but I'm feeling nice and add extra whipped cream on top. Here you go. Hannibal has decided to creep onto Mikhail's lap and take a nap there. I guess she's warmed up to you, She still kind of freaks me out, though. Feels like she's staring at me sometimes. Like she's thinking. She probably is. Yeah. Cats are very, very intelligent. Even if a lot of the time they just sit around and sleep. She's a smart cat. Hmm. Don't believe me? Well, what are you thinking about? Which one? Decisions, decisions. What do you guys think? Which should we ask? Alright, if there's not any answers up, I'm gonna pick 5, 4, 3, 2. Huh. Nothing from the peanut gallery, apparently, on this one. Okay. I wonder if he... now you give an answer. Well, I guess it works. I picked the one you want anyway. I wonder if he likes cats based on what he said before. So, what are you thinking about? That pets are such an obvious money sink. He's not wrong. He's definitely not wrong. But, yeah. I guess it's worth it. Otherwise, the industry wouldn't be booming like this. Huh. Not everything has to turn a profit. People just like cats. Had to make sure I wasn't burning the kitchen down. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with you? It's certainly turning a profit for someone, just not pet owners. So, what do you think? You think Hannibal's worth it? Hannibal is soft. I bet she'd make a great therapy animal. Close enough. Haha. You know, I thought about what you said. I like how honest you are with me, too. Oh. Wow. I'm right, you better not badmouth the cat. Not that there's much wrong with me to comment on, but it still gets annoying when people aren't upfront. Just when I thought he was doing better. Just when we thought he was doing better. And then he goes and does that. Sorry. Huh? It's confusing. And honestly, the shaking looks more like he's trembling. I'll be honest. Are you going to tell me why you're laughing? Ha, no, it's just, you know. Know what? You know, you're like... see... Well, I have a feeling it's gonna be cute. Whatever. I'm going home. Good night. Well then. I never figured out what Mikhail was saying before he ran off, but it's fine. It's probably along the lines of being cute, I'm sure. Screw that guy. I kind of think that's not the wording you want to use, Ghosty, for this game. Considering. But, okay. Fuck that guy. That's not any better. I go to bed that night dreaming of cats and whipped cream. I'm truthful, huh? I bet he says that because he doesn't know just how scared I am. You're getting better at making drinks. You have a real talent for it. These skips, though. Like, it It's nothing I did, I promise. It just feels like there's stuff missing. Mikhail stops sipping at his latte and glances over at me. A talent? Yes. You'd really be an excellent mixer here. You'd want me to stay? Oh, I guess you wouldn't, huh? This is just a small town project for you. Not really. It's not what I asked. Yes, I would. I'd love if you stayed full time, actually. I think you'd fit in here, as odd as it be. Say what? I guess this is what I get for picking to listen to him on for how to handle this fixing up the cafe on the last one. In any case, the offer is open, Misha. Yes. I know. I know. The choices were him and Kiana. You can do better. Are you saying I can do better? Or are you saying the character can do better? Because yes, technically I could have had the character do better with Kiana. But yeah, because I was about to say, you already know I did better. It's not like I hate this. The problem is my father. I'm supposed to inherit the company. Wait, inherit? The whole company? You could even say it's the reason I was born. Ew. That sucks. That sucks. I'd be good at it. I know everything already. But do you want to? Huh, you got me. I really don't. Misha. Thank you. I should be honest too. What is it? This is going to be a little hard, but if he really wants to work here, he's going to have to know about some of our customers. Unfortunately, yep. And me. I trust him. It'll be okay. I hope so. I take a deep breath and open my palm toward him. Oh, is it going to be a fireball? You were right to be suspicious of this place. There is a hidden room. So, no fireball. Got it. What? Where? I beckon him forward and put my hand over his eyes. You can't see it because it's magic. My hand flashes a pink light and I draw it away, watching Mikhail blink before his eyes widen. What is this? The menus are glowing, and there's a door over there. Magic. You've been using magic this whole time? I'm sure you can understand why I hid it from you. There's a hidden menu and a hidden room for magic using guests. A whole hidden menu, too? Yes, I add a pinch of magic to some of the drinks. So that's why. Why what? That's why that latte tasted like that. Like my mother's. Magic. You poisoned me. Enchanted me. Huh? Mikhail, no. It's not like that. It's like any other ingredient. Everything's been weird ever since I came in here, and now I know why. I can't believe you think I'm doing something evil just because of magic. You're a witch. I mean, duh. So much for being logical. I don't know what I expected from a fop. Yeah, well, I don't either. The only reason I'm here is because I need to show my father I can do things on my own. As if I actually cared about. He left. Wow. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Mikhail doesn't return for the rest of the day. And I don't know if he's coming back at all. Fuck that guy. In the non-happy fun way. Yep, fair enough this time. That's very fair. But maybe it's for the best. Because that really hurt. This music is sad. I didn't think he'd react like that. I thought he understood me. Baba was right. Ah. It's been almost a whole day since Mikhail ran away. And yet I keep checking that door. I guess I haven't given up on him yet. Meow. Yes, I know what you want. A snack, huh? Let's find something for you. Hannibal follows me inside the secret section as I make her favorite magic snack of floating catnip pretzels. I wish I kind of could make. Now I kind of wish I could make that. I'm sorry if it tastes bad. My heart isn't in it, so the magic might be off. Mew. Hannibal accepts my disclaimer as I cast a spell on the jar of catnip. Instead of dancing, it floats and changes shape to become stringy enough for me to fold into various shapes. Ah, what was I supposed to add here? Gah! Ow. Mikhail? How did you get in here? I memorized the entrance from before when I could see it, and I read about entering hidden places with no barrier. Punch him! I mean, that would be a fair reaction at this point, considering in the day. Wow. So he went from the upper head punch to the lower head punch. Got it. Red? Mikhail gets off the floor and dusts himself off. He peers around the shop before his eyes land on Hannibal, who is swatting at the floating catnip. I mean, he deserves it, really. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Real magic. Yes, my magic. Why are you here? I wanted to apologize. Just a little bit. I don't know if I can accept it or that mean a lot to me. Choice 1 or choice 2? One. Alright. Fine. One it is. It would be a fair answer anyway. Apologize? About what part? You really hurt me when you left yesterday. I don't know if a simple apology makes up for that. I understand, but even so, I'm sorry. I didn't mean the things I said. I was scared. Of me? No. Mikhail walks over to me and calmly sits down. Show me more, please. Magic? Yes. If I'm going to seriously consider staying here with you, I want to know more. About the shop, about magic, about you. From the jerk to the almost romantic, like, over the course of one string. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, technically it is a bit rushed, but overall, overall not bad. I'd love to. You know, a couple of days work and we'll be able to open for real. I'm a fast learner. Probably the best you're going to meet. There's the arrogance. So obnoxious, Misha. Can't you just consider it charming? No, not really. I certainly don't want to feed your ego. Why not? Why not? Mikhail pouts and directs his attention to the floating catnip. Show me. Please? Oh, he's begging. The grin and fluttering in my heart doesn't stop as I mold the pretzel for Hannibal. And I think she'll be thrilled to taste the best one I've ever made. You're good at this. You can't tell. You're a total newbie. I can. I'm a genius. You're good at this. You look... I glance over at Mikhail, staring directly at me instead of my hands. Look. Beautiful, Rabbit. I nearly lose all my concentration, but Hannibal swipes the pretzel before it hits the floor. Why are you teasing me? I was trying to focus. I'm not teasing you. He scoots closer and cups the underside of my open palms. More. I don't know why he looks at me so intensely, but I don't hate it. Well, there's a lot more than making catnip to cram into a couple of days. Yeah? Yes, the drinks. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the cheesecake. Yeah. And the cleaning. Rabbit, these new chairs are so comfortable. Everything looks amazing. See what I mean? Skips. Like, it works on this part, but before it just, I don't know, still feels off a little bit. I'm so glad to hear that. This coffee was already delicious, but you've really outdone yourself with the new presentation. It's so cute. I love the swirls. I'm so glad you like it. Dear, another one of these cheesecakes, please. I'll add it to your tab. One moment. Take your time. I rush around the bustling cafe, completely overwhelmed with both the praise and never-ending orders. If only Baba could see me now. It's hard to believe it's all even happening. Is this success? Am I happy? Rabbit! Kiana! What's wrong? You can't. I'm just so happy to see you here. She giggles and awkwardly embraces me, squeezing me once before letting go. There's no free tables, but I don't mind waiting. Everything looks so bountiful. Yes, beautiful. But, where's Mikhail? Is he in the back? He said he'll be late because he had something important to do. But it's your opening day. It's too cruel. It's okay. He'll come back. I trust him. She pouts, but I squeeze her hand and flash her my best reassuring smile. Here, it's okay that there are no free tables. I quickly lead her to a free seat among a table of two, giving them away. Hey, you two. You don't mind if my friend joins you for a bit, do you? Of course not. You sit right next to me, young lady. We're learning Mahjong. Is that like ping pong? I laugh at that as Mr. Henley pats the seat next to him. Kiana dutifully sits. So, first things first, my new friend. What do you think ping pong is? All sorts of magic buzz around cafe coffee curiosities as I get back to work preparing drinks and snacks and cleaning up spills. It's the magic of work, of fun, of laughter, of togetherness in Linsdale with hot coffee on the tongue. And nothing could make me happier in this moment. Maybe, except... Hello, coffee curiosities! The laughter and gleeful talk dies to a murmur as heads turn toward the entrance, including mine. Mikhail? I'm about to call out to him, maybe tease him for copying my habit of greeting the shop, before he turns his head toward me and winks. Mikhail spins back toward the entrance and dramatically bows at the waist, holding out his hand for the guest behind him. I'm not a fragile doll, you know. Of course not. Maybe a fragile action figure. Ha! It's more like it. Mikhail leads Baba inside to the excited cheering of all the patrons. Oh, we finally get to see Baba. It's not what I expected at all. All the anxiety I'd felt melts away as I nearly run over to embrace her. Baba! She hugs me back, squeezing me with a hearty laugh before pulling away and slapping my shoulders. Oh, maybe not. Look what you've done to the place. Boo. Of all the characters to not actually show, they choose Baba. Wow. I love it. Relief fills my lungs as Baba takes in the sights around us, her grin getting wider and wider. Hannibal scurries up her legs and wraps around her shoulders, her purrs loud and rumbling. I missed you too. Hey, old bag. Mikhail, don't you have something to say to her? She pinches his cheek and Mikhail groans, ripping his face away to rub. The granny pinch. Yes, I'm sorry, Rabbit, and I'm happy for you. Your cafe is wonderful. Baba. You two can get boring later. Come on, Rabbit. Huh? Mikhail flashes a smile and reaches his arms around my waist. What? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Right? Hands off the merchandise. Relax. His lips stop a breath away from mine before I realize he's simply untying my apron. He hands it to Baba instead and then gently takes my hand. Come on, hurry. But the cafe. I got it. Just an hour, right? That's the deal. Deal? What deal? No one answers my question before Mikhail drags me outside and far away from the shop, not once looking in my direction. I gasp for breath as Mikhail finally stops. Could this really not wait? Is there something here at the beach? No. I just wanted to be here. It relaxes me. Okay. Echo, love you, girl. Bye. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad you were able to make it. So much fun. Love ya. Okay. Mikhail stalls, eyes surveying the beach and its gentle waves for a while until he's smiling at the horizon. He turns back to me and slowly reaches a hand up to cup my cheek. Hi? Remember how you said you like that I go for what I want? Yes. How could I forget? That was embarrassing. Well, I'm doing that now. Mikhail, what are you saying? His thumb brushes over my bottom lip, and I find that it's a bit hard to breathe. I'm not going back home. Really? But the inheritance. I gave it up. I want to stay here at the cafe with you. Misha, are you sure? He laughs at that before slowly leaning in, the smell of fresh sea salt and caramel lingering between us. Alright, I think this is a good point. You know, that nice little wonder and pause and cliffhanger to stop at. So, let's go ahead and save. Alright, so thank you all for coming in and chatting and supporting. You're much well appreciated, including all my lurkers. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream and you haven't followed already, make sure to hit the follow and the bell to have notifications on. Next time I'll stream will be Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. CST. So I'm going to go ahead and see who we can rate. Let's see what we've got. Give me a sec. We'll see what we can do. Give me a sec. Alrighty, so found a rating, and I'm going to go ahead and rate us out. So, seem to go to Bricky Bear Stream. She's currently playing Stardew Valley. So, be nice. You know, for support of. Again, thank you all for joining me. Let's see.